This guy went to go and sell his bike of 1.3 million naira just to join a networking business, simply because somebody told him he was going to make millions of naira from it, and he thought that that risk was going to be worth it. Today he is filled with regrets and is here to share his story to the world. This is his story.
Hi everyone, my name is Oviti Mubarak from Kogi State based in Abuja. Here is my story. Before I went to Lagos, they asked me to come with 50,000 for my accommodation. The bike I took at the rate of 1.3 million, I had to sell the bike at the rate of 400,000 just for me to grab the opportunity. If I know this is what it will be, I will not dare try it. QNET is very dangerous. They have 3 names specifically that they are using. They are using QNET, KY Group, and they are using Quest. I don't know what to do anymore because that is the only source of income I have. They have took it away from me. Please, I need a bike.
Oh my goodness, bro, I can't believe you sold your bike of 1.3 million naira to start a networking business. Can you tell the viewers your story?
On one fateful day, a friend of mine called called me, Salihu Abdul. He called me that there is a job opportunity, which I was very happy for him. Because that time, that is 2 years back, that is when he got the job opportunity. He called me that unfaithful, as God so kind to him, he got a job apart from the barbering work he's doing. I was very happy, so happy for him. So after like some months, he started calling me that I should come over, that the work is very cool, that the work is an international company, that they'll be paying me in dollar. But I was a dispatch rider in Abuja. I based in Wida, opposite NYC Junction, Koboa. That's where I was living before. So he called me that there's a job opportunity that I should come to Lagos, which I told him no, I can't leave my work. And that time I just collected the bike I'm paying for, a bike of 1.3 million delivery bike. That I can't leave I have already paid far. I can't leave the bike and start coming. Which he said okay. So he was just calling me once in a while to remind me about the job. But right from day one, I don't like Lagos. I don't know why, I don't just like Lagos. So he continued calling me. On one fateful day, he called me trying to tell me about the job, which I also told him that I have not paid. I have not finished paying for the bike. I can't leave the bike just like that. He said okay. So after a month that I finished paying for the bike, he called again that how far have I finished paying for my bike, which I told him no, that I never finished paying for the bike. Although he's my best friend, he knows much about me, I don't hide anything from him. So as time goes on, he keep calling to remind me about the work, how the work is moving, that's how the work will take somebody from Nigeria to outside country. He was saying a lot of things about the work, how good the work was. So which I was so happy for him. So as time goes on, so he continued calling me, telling me to leave my delivery work, that the work that I'm doing, that I normally post most of our guys, that cars are killing and they are kidnapping some of them, and many of them our bike are snatching from us, that I should leave the work. So with this kind of points he's hitting, I felt like yes, he has a point. The way things were moving on last year in Abuja, the way our guys were being killed, kidnapped, and a lot of things was happening that last year. So which I picked an interest, but I never told him that I have an interest. So as time goes on, we started communicating, we continued communicating. After like a month that I finished paying, after 2 months that I finished paying for the bike, he called again, which I told him that yeah, by God's grace I have finished paying for the bike. He was so happy for me, so same way I was happy for him the time he got a job. So to cut the whole story short, he asked me to come down to Lagos. I told him I'm not interested. He asked me why. I told him I don't like Lagos. So you know my weak points, because I'm a footballer, I'm a goalkeeper. I like playing football a lot, and mostly I like riding bike. I love riding bike so much. So he keep telling me that the kind of bike I was dreaming to have that time, that the company bought a power bike, that they need someone to ride for them, and they need someone that is trustworthy because they deal with gold and silver. So that they need somebody that he was sincere that the payment will be paying $225 every month. So I called myself to table and I think about this, that okay, still the same work I'm doing here, still the same work I'm going there to do. How can I just leave my work like that and go for another work? I was still never confused about that. So not until he called me again that the company partner with Manchester City, that even though if I still choose to play my football, that they can sponsor my career. I was very happy to hear this. I was so happy to hear about this, that that international company will sponsor will sponsor me. I was so happy. So that's how I pick an interest. So he told me that if I'm coming down so that's how I pick an interest here. So continuously he asked me to submit my details, that the company will call me once they are ready to elect someone. I said okay, and I submitted my credentials. But still, I never have the feeling of going there, because me, I don't like Lagos. I don't like Lagos. So one fateful day, my mom called me that did I submit my document in anywhere, like so. I said no, because because after some months, that's when they called. That's when my mom now told me that these people know my name, they know my surname, and they even know my middle name. That how come? And I asked my mom, this company is from where? She said Lagos. That's when I remember that okay, yeah, my friend helped me submit my documents to a company. Maybe they are the one. And my mom told me that they asked her a lot of questions about me, about stealing, hope I will not take their things to run away, that they deal with gold, they deal with a lot of money, they deal with dollars. Then my mom now answered them that I'm not such child that do such thing. So after like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the company called me by themselves. So as the company called by themselves that am I OVT Mubarak from Kogi State, Ibrabai tribe? I said yes, I am. He said, yeah. They told me, they congratulated me that I should congratulations that my appointment had been approved, that I should come down to Lagos this day to come and fill the necessary documents. I said okay. Before then, as my mom called me, I was in one of my brother's shop called Sani, Malam Sani Abu Huzaifa in Guida. So as my mom called me up, I told my mom that I'm not interested. So my mom started convincing me that this delivery work I'm doing is very risky, that will I continue doing this delivery of a thing, that she was saying a lot of things, but still I was kicking against what she's telling me. That's when this my fellow Muslim brother, Sani Taylor Abu Huzaifa, he collected phone from me. He collected phone from me that he wanted to speak with my mom. So they both have conversation, and my mom spoke a lot with him. So after they ended the call, that's when this brother followed me to that I should go, that I don't know where God placed my destiny. That's how I just gave up. That's how I submitted myself to it. So before I go, before I went to Lagos, they asked me to come with 50,000 for my accommodation. That once I paid for the 50,000, just like registration, once I paid, I will not pay anything again. That the company will be the one to take the full responsibility about the apartment. I said okay, no problem. Which I have to suit my plasma to have my 50,000 naira that time, because things was very bit difficult for me. So after then, I went to Lagos to meet him. As I went there to meet him, the following day, that is, I went there on Friday. The following day, that is Saturday, those people came to my apartment. Some of their staff came to my apartment, and they came to collect the money, and which I was very happy that definitely those people have already come to collect their money. So, and those people also told me that I should keep on praying. That some people used to come here, which they will never accept, they will never even grant their request, that I should continue praying. Truly, I submit myself to Allah. I keep on praying, even on fasting. So the following Monday, they called me from the company that they have already stamped my documents, that I should come for proper checkup. That if I'm coming, that I have to come with 800 US dollar, that the 800 US dollar, they will use it to do my visa, international passports, other travel permits. They list a lot of things that they will use the 800 naira or 800 US dollar for. I was very amazed, I was very shocked because this my friend know what I'm capable of doing. I don't have enough and I don't have much. And I'm duly breadwinner of my family. I called him, guy, how far? They asked me to come with 800 US dollar and they said it's 1.3 million. Where will I get the money from? And I just finished paying for my bike. He said, 800 US dollar, that is nothing. He spoke with confidence like he can support me without even me finding anything. With the way he spoke with me, I felt like, okay, I feel relaxed. So, not until in the evening, he called me that as it is now, I should call my parents, I should call my people that there is no way they could help me without involving my own money on it, which I felt like, okay, no problem. Before he took me to Lagos, he asked me to sell everything I had, including my bike. That this is not the kind of work I will be coming to do, and I will be thinking about my past again. That the company is enough for me to sustain and even to sustain my family. I insisted because that is the only source of income I have that I'm feeding from, and I'm sending money to my mom every week, paying my younger one's school fees. So I can't sell it. I told him straight. He keep on hitting the same point anytime that he called me. I continued telling him the same thing. He said, okay, no problem. That is before I left Abuja down to Lagos. So as I read there, he told me that after those people have called me and we are now having a conversation, he now told me that as it is now, I should try to raise some money so that at least even if they are helping me, they will just help me with the little they have. I said, okay, I accept with him. So to cut the whole story short, at the end of it, they convinced me to sell my bike. And which I believe is not ordinary, because even the time as I got there and they asked me to sell my bike, I told them I can't sell my bike because that's the only source of income I have. And before God and man, that's the only thing I have. Both me, my mom, and my younger ones. So as time goes on, every day they keep hitting on the bike, and because those people, as they call me, they say I should come the following Monday to come and pay for the money, which I have to take my phone. I started calling my parents. I called my mom, I called my dad, I called my uncle Yunusa, who is Yokaseme from Kogi State. So I called him, I called a lot of people. I called him and he said there is no money at hand. Definitely and truly, I know that my uncle does not have one at that time because he's a very nice man. May he live long. So I started calling everybody, started threatening my parents, do this, do that, because as I got there, it's after I left now that I started recalling a lot of things. It's after I left now that I started thinking in my past. As I got there, they don't allow me to have chance to receive call. It's like they just seize my phone from me. My phone is with me, but I don't have access to my phone any longer. So any call that I will be making, they'll be there. They'll be the one to tell me what to tell my people. But I was never knew what is going on. Not until I left there now, because even that period they asked me to sell my bike. Maybe after they have already do their juju, after they have already did everything, they asked me to sell my bike, which I did. The bike I took at the rate of 1.3 million. I had to sell the bike at the rate of 400,000 just for me to grab the opportunity. So after I sold the bike, so they started telling me to call my people. I started calling people, and they said they don't have money. And my mom and my dad were running up and down. So to God be the glory, they said okay, they wanted to help me. But even though if they help me now, I should know that I will still pay. I will be the one to pay them off, because they are not here to work for anybody. They are here to come and work for themselves and take good care of their family, which I thank them. And they also instructed me that no matter how close the person is to me, if they ask me if I have paid my money fully by myself, I should tell them yes, which I have agreement with them. So After that, the following Monday, as they promised, they called, and then I have to go to the company to do the necessary thing. So as I went to the company, so they took me to an office. After I entered the office, they showed me the products of the company, and before we left the apartment, they told me that if I have paid my money 1.3 million complete, that they will use the company product, one of the products that equivalently to the money they will give me as a gift. Which I was that, and they even told me that if they give us a gift, I can even decide to sell it and pay them back from the money that they took from their pockets to help me out. I was very happy. The way things was moving then, I was very happy, not knowing that they are trying to scam me. So after we went to the office, they showed me the products. They have biodiesel, cheap and dance, water something. They normally use that product to cure water, and it will be very pure. They showed me everything, and I was very happy. So thinking maybe I will also be in the office selling the way they told me that I was selling. So after we left the office, they took me to management office. So after we went to the management office, they now showed me the company plan that this QNET, that they are partner with KY International Company, and they also partner with Quest International Company, that Manchester City partner with them also. So with this kind of what I'm hearing from them, I was very happy, not knowing that there is a big deal ahead. So the big deal ahead is that they told me this is a company, this is international, this is QNET networking. As immediately I had the word networking, I just turned around to look my friend. What is happening? Which one is networking? He was telling me to calm down, He was showing me a sign to calm down, which I felt like, okay, no problem. That he promised to explain things to me, that whatever they just said here, he will just accept to it. I said, okay, because I trusted him. We are from the same village. We live very close to each other. I accept with him. So that they promised me that 1.3 is meant for visa, international passport, and other travel documents, not knowing that 1.3 is meant to buy the products. They lied. Nothing like travel permits, nothing like visa or international passport. It's meant for the products you are coming to buy. The product they said they are going to give you for free, you are going there to buy the products. So after they showed me the plan, after they showed me everything, I was very angry inside me, because I never planned for networking. Because he told me that they'll be paying me monthly $225. According to him, that's what he told me. So after we left, and I called him once, I was like, guy, what is happening here? Me, I don't understand what is happening here. He said I should calm down, because in the manager office, they told me I'm going to refer 2 people. That once I refer 2 people, they will pay me $50 as compensation. That after I refer these 2 people, then my 2 people refer 2 people, they start paying me $225. 2 people will start. They just said a lot of lies. I was now like, because what they said, according to them, you have to have some like 6 people, but which is before they could pay you $225, you have to have 6 people first. And after that, you have to also refer another 5 people or 6 people continuously before they could pay you, not to show that you don't even know when they're going to receive a dime. So after everything, he talked to me that I should calm down, that 2 people is not a problem. Because I met a lot of my village people over there. My tribal people are there. They are like almost 6, 7, and the guys, our area boys that I know, most of them are there also. I met them, and they are the one that even make me to even feel relaxed. That okay, since I saw those people here, so I have to pick up myself. So after everything, they asked me to start calling my friends that the business is FF. That is the name of the business. That the business strategies is FF, family and friend. That is when I started telling them that I don't have friends. Where will I get those people from? Normally, I don't make friends with people. Where will I get two people from? They said I should just start searching my contacts. That maybe I will see one or two people there. Which definitely, I started calling some of my guys how far guys work like this because they never allowed me. It's not ordinary. The viewers, you understand. What they are doing there is not ordinary. They cover themselves with religion because in the same company there is imam there is pastor. We have almost two imam, and we have somebody that's leading us in lecture, and we have MSS there. The same way we are doing in school, we have MSS there. Even Christians also have their fellowship there. They also have pastors there. But not knowing that they are doing fetish things, because there's a day I came to the office and I saw some sacrifice like this corn mixture of a thing. They just spray it in the office, which I asked, what is this? What is this meant for? Yes, you're not like it is Abi Oma Adubo. Or not, they don't know. I don't know what they used to call them. That it is people that is living in that area and they don't like them. They normally come there to do sacrifice through the fencing. They say a lot of, they know how to confuse. These people are very dangerous to the extent that they are dangerous than the most dangerous Yahoo on earth. That's the reality. Any Yahoo guy that you know that is very dangerous, those people are more dangerous than Yahoo guys. So from there they start telling me to call my contacts, which I start calling my contacts. So many people that I'm calling, I know very sure that they are not coming, but they continue telling me to call. The time I was in Abuja, there's this man, I have an accident. As I have an accident and they seized my bike because the car, I was one that beat traffic then. So the man that hit me was a driver to a woman in Use 2. So, and the woman was not around, she's outside country then, and this is my bike. And this man was the one, he was a security. This man that stood for me was a security. He was one during fasting period. He was very angry that, how can I be trekking from Oba down to Use all the time because of bike? And most of the times, I normally see my delivery people, then I will explain things to them, they'll pick me up. So this man was very angry that how could a Muslim be treating a Muslim like this? So he now volunteered himself and went to the hospital to report the issue to the person that have the plaza, and the person spoke with the woman and they released my bike. That is then that we are using Bajaj as for a delivery bike in Abuja. And since then, at times I can sit down like a year or not calling this man, but anytime I remember about my bike, I must only pick my phone and call. His name is Malam Salisu. Wherever he is now, he will testify. So this man, anytime I remember about this man, what he has done for me, I used to call him and I would appreciate. So even the time that I changed my bike and I got another bike, I also tell him that this is what is happening. But he prayed for me, we become families. So after they convinced me that this business is legit, that, and I have already have 100% sure that the business is legit. So I called this man and the man came with his security intelligence. After he have already paid for his accommodation, he discovered that the business is fake. And he used his brain and he left. After then he started calling me that the business is fake, that I should refund him his accommodation fee, that because of this business I've sold a lot of things, which I have free confidence that the business is legit, which I don't know that is fake.
Wait, bro, can you tell us everything about this business model? What is it like? So people be careful and be aware of it.
Those people have a lot of strategies. They have a topic called eight basic building, and they have what is called they have a lot of topic. It's just like the way Yahoo boys are packing people to a room and be teaching them. They have a lot of strategies to deceive people, and to the extent that there are a lot of families there. There are a lot of family men there, and those family men, most of them invited their child also, to show how dangerous they are, because they say the business is family and friend business. So most of those people, they are there now hungry, and for us to even eat is a big problem. And the funniest thing, the way they fooled us there was the amazing things. You will not get to know what is happening until you left there, until God answered your prayer or your family prayer and you left there. So with all this, Alhamdulillah. And what makes me left was that my father was seriously sick. Before I hit about my father's sickness, as they keep on instructing me to be calling people, one fateful day coming from Jum'at, my brother called. His name is Adams Sabit. He was a son to my uncle's wife, Madam Yunus Okaseme. So we are brought up together, and if I have to do evil to anybody, God forbid, I will not even do evil. I will never do evil to anyone. And if I have to do evil to anyone, it shouldn't be from that particular place, because those people, they are the ones that raised me up. They take good care of me, they clothe me, and me and this particular guy, we eat from the same plate, we sleep on the same bed, we do things together, and the time that he even wants to come to Abuja, he comes directly to my place. We stay together, we do a lot of things together, and this guy trusted me the way I trusted him so much. So one fateful day, as I was coming from Juma, they asked me to, as in the guy called me, like, guy, how far now? There is no, as in things was very difficult. In case if I see any job opportunity, I was now like, there is a job opportunity here that you can also apply. Truly, he sent his documents, which I used to apply it. So because then all my believing, the way I was convinced is that the business is 100% sure legit. So which he submitted his document, and he also did the way I did, and he came. After and this guy went through hell, his family went through hell before they could get his money. After which he was in the apartment and he got his money. And these people, what they are doing is that you no go there with your money, you be in your apartment and send the money to the company before you go to the company to make some verification. That is because once you enter the apartment or company, you will not be with your brain anymore. A lot of things will change. So after he came, he also find a way to pay his money. Before he paid his money, a brother of him came that, bros, the way he's saying things here, the way he knows me that I'm very fair and I was very rich, that now I am becoming so lean, to show that things was very difficult here. But the way we gathered there was like, are you enemy of progress? And before the incident happened, I went to meet my leader that the way this guy is struggling, I don't think he will have his money. That Abdul Ghani, allow this guy to go. Let's allow this guy to go. They turned against me like, am I enemy of progress? Why would I allow this guy to make a success where I'm making a success? And instantly I feel guilt, and I felt like they are saying the truth. Maybe I don't wish him good. So that's when I back off. So at the end of everything, this guy paid his money. He paid his money before he left the apartment as they instructed. On Monday, as the guy entered the office and they explained things to him the way they explained it to me, he was angry. I told him to calm down, that the business is legit. He should not fear, that 2 people is not a problem. And that time I was 100% sure that the business is legit, because initially I called my younger sister, Nima, that Nima, the issue there is that you have to finish your secondary school, because during that time, during this previous WAEC, senior WAEC they did, I told him once you finish your WAEC, just know that, just have it at the back of your mind that you are coming to Lagos to meet me, because in the company, they said they have business department, sports department, education department. They have a lot of departments. Almost, let me say 4 departments they said they have. Because my own believing is that in the academic department, once you pay your 1.3 or 1 point something, it's upward. Their own is more than 1.3. Once you pay, they said you will not pay again. You don't pay anything again. They will want to do everything, and they just fool them there also the way they fooled us there. So after everything, as my brothers pay his money on the Monday, and on Wednesday, that very week, on Wednesday, my brother said he can't do it, Sabbath. I was very angry at him that you met me here and we are running the business together. See a lot of people from our side that we know. So why are you so insisting that you are not doing the business? So the guy also played a matured role and he left. After then, his family started calling me that I have to refund the money, that I was the one that took him over there. With my free confidence, I was now like, 1.3 million, I will pay. I said I will pay because I believe that the business will pay. the business is going to favor me. That's what I believe, not knowing that the business is a scam. So after everything, I traveled because my father was very sick, and they have been calling me to come to Ondo State to come and check on my dad. I was the firstborn, I have to go and check on my dad. So which I took permission from them, and I went there to help my dad little, and for me to came back. Before I left, I keep my laptop, my personal laptop that I was using when I was in Abuja. I normally use it to make a record because my uncle, Malam Yunus Okaseme, he taught me how to make a record. I'm a studio guy. He taught me how to make a video, how to record, how to edit, a lot of things. So my Amir, Malam Isa Ugedembe, he was the one lecturing us every Ramadan, and even on Sunday he used to lecture us. So I devote my time to make a video record and also the audio record, which I save on my laptop. So with this, I kept my laptop inside my bag, my extra, and then I have another big bag that I kept there because they instructed me to come, which I believe that I'm going here to make success. So I go with my everything. So as I keep my laptop inside my bag and I make my journey to my dad's side. After I came as of last two weeks, I came last 2 weeks. As I came, just for me to go to my bag and take my uniform and dust it the way it's supposed to be and iron them. I made my uniform on top, whereas I kept my uniform under and I placed my laptop on top. Instantly, I have to rush to check my laptop. I couldn't find my laptop there. That's when I call my leader, Abdugeniu, how far? Where my laptop? The guy told me he knows I keep laptop there, that he don't even know. He thought I took the laptop away from there. That's when I knew that there is issue. I checked my laptop. That is what got me upset. About all this thing I'm saying, I never knew that the business is fake. So it was my laptop that got missing, that pissed me off, as that is how Allah used to do his things. So after my laptop got missing, I was very angry because I went there as of last 2 weeks Friday. So I told them that if I can't find my laptop that Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I'll take my bag from the apartment, and they have to bring my laptop before they could see me. Which I think maybe if I do it that way, my laptop will come out. I did not see my laptop. So I took my bag to a nearby mosque over there. So the way people are now seeing me like, guy, you don't come back. I said like, I don't come back. Oh. They were not like, I thought maybe your eye too don't clear and you wrong come out, leave them. I say, eye clear, which one be eye clear? And those people come to tell me, say, the business is fake. That there are some people that have already did like 7 years, 8 years, 5 years, that they are not feeling fine, that nothing good comes shoot out of them. And a lot of things. And VDM, may God bless you. VDM used to say, very dark man, he used to say that once somebody tells you something, you should also request for proof. So as this man told me, I asked him, can I have a proof? He started calling a lot of people at my presence. Most of them were workers there before. They are like, guy, if you don't live there, you're just wasting your time and you'll finish your career. People keep telling me different things. And that night, the kind of dream I was having, I never have such dream in my life. That's when I know that, yes, there is a serious issue. That's when my brain started flashing back. I was not thinking like, see the way those people treated me, see the way those people make me to lose a lot of things. Because it's just like after 2 months to 3 months that I finished paying for the bike, that's when they took the bike away from me. It was very painful. It was very painful. The bike I collected at the rate of 1.3, they make me to sell the bike at the rate of 400,000. And this guy knows that that is the only source of income I have with my family. That is our family source of income. To trust a friend is very risky.
If you could take back the hands of clock, what is something you like to do differently?
If I know this is what it will be, I will not dare try it. And if my eye was clear to what they are doing, I could have not placed myself to that. I so much regret of what they did, and I wish I could take back my hands at the right time.
So how is life for you at this moment? What are you doing with your life? What's your plan moving forward?
Life. It's not really funny to trust someone. it's not proper to trust someone, right? This time we are, because many youths are just after money. They don't care to know what it takes, what it means to have. They just after money. They don't care what it involves. They don't care what it involves. May God help us from all what is happening over there. May God help us. Viewers, right now, I, Mubarak Oviti, things was not really easy with me and my family. As I said, that is the only source of income we have. That's what we rely on. That's where I pay my younger ones school fees. That's where I send money to them weekly. And that is where I feed myself from. All of a sudden, they took the bike away from me, forcefully. And right now, my mom is inside bush, hustling to make a living. And this is a woman that suffered a lot to take care of us, which is high time for us to be trying our best to make her happy. But now, imagine my own mom will be entering the bush. She has to enter the bush to look for something, to look for some seeds. In this era we are that they are kidnapping people all over the world. Now, my mom is inside bush, just trying. My mom is inside bush, just trying to find some things to feed my younger ones, whereas it was now my duty to help her. But now they brought me from hero to zero. And this is the person that all she had been doing was just to please us, the children. She don't even have time for herself. Now she's inside the bush trying to. Right now, I'm still here in Lagos, hopeless. Even to eat becomes a problem for me. And I can't go back to where I come from, that is Abuja, because I don't have room there anymore. I don't have anywhere to stay. My bike is no more. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. At times, I felt like taking my life is the best. But I have to think about what the Quran says about taking your life forcefully. Right now, I'm totally down. My mom is inside bush. My mom is inside bush, struggling to make us happy, to feed my younger ones, even to pay their school fees. And this is among six of us, after me the firstborn, from second born down to fifth born, they are all female, and which I have to take good care of those girls, because two out of them, they lost their dad. And everything was just on my mom. These are the children that their father cared for a lot. Mullah Muhammad cared for his children a lot, and he's now late, which I don't have to back those children, because he always wished good for those children the same way he wished good for me after the separation of my mom and my dad. He always took me as his own child. He tried a lot. May so rest in peace. Right now, I'm in the mosque making this video, making this record right now. I'm totally down. No food, nothing. I don't know what to do anymore, because that is the only source of income I have. They have took it away from me. Please, I need a bike. I need a bike to start up my business. I have a lot of customers. I have customers in Sun City, Guaripa, like Zamora in Guaripa, a lot of customers. I also work with Sandos in Banex. I have a lot of customers, but right now, without a bike, there's no way I can meet up. I can't cope. Please, I need help. See how those people just turn me to a beggar on the street. I've been moving up and down to get a job, but without house in Lagos here, they are not willing to give out a job. because they will surely come to know where I am. That's what they told me as in different place I went to get a job. And there's no way I would lie to them that I have a house when I fully know that I don't have a house. Please, I need help. I need to go back to Abuja and start my business. I need a bike. My family are going down. They are so depressed about because of me. My mom is going down. She has a health issue. And I was asked to pay my brother Sabit back his 1.3 million, which I make for myself mandatory that inshallah I will pay this 1.3 million, because I was the one that invited him there before they collected the money from him. Because it's out of the trust he has for me that makes him come there, which he never knows that I was calling him for people to scam. And I did not do it willingly, because a lot of people have been calling me different names, even from families. From family, friends, a lot of people are calling me thief, calling me a scammer for something I never know that it was a scam, thinking I'm trying to help my brother, help my family. Please, viewers, I need help right now. I'm totally down. I'm broke down. I have no hope. I have nothing. The only hope I have right now is Almighty God. This is just that the Quran have already preached that we should not pray for death. If not, I could have been praying that I should die, because that is the best option for me right now. But who am I? Please.
I'm sorry for every stress you had to go through. May God help you. What is your final advice to everyone watching this video right now? The economy is tough. Everyone is trying to make an extra living. Everyone is trying to find something better to do. What is something you like to tell them so they'll be careful and not experience something like this?
My only advice to people out there, you have to be very extremely careful. QNET is very dangerous. They have 3 names specifically that they are using. They are using QNET, KY Group, and they are using Quest. Quest International Company have this QNET, QI Group, Quest International Company. Those are the 3 names they are using. You have to be very careful. You are going here to waste your resources without achieving anything. I started this business on 23rd of December. Up till today, I never achieved anything, not even 1 naira. I mean 1 naira that we all know, 1 naira I did not achieve, talk more of any dollar. Please, before you take yourself to anywhere, make sure you have a full verification. Forget about the trust you have for the person. Make a very full verification before you take any step. They have already put me on debt after I lost my bike. Right now, I need to pay 1.3 million. Where will I get the money from? But I only believe that Allah will make a way for me to pay, and I believe I will pay, inshallah. And Sabit, wherever you are and you are watching, I'm sorry whichever way I offended you. I never knew the business was a scam. I was thinking maybe I'm trying to help a brother. Because your mom was so nice to me, our dad was so nice to me. We live together as brothers, but see where they make us to end things now. I beg you in the names of Allah, I beg you in the names of God we serve, for the sake of the love we have for our noble Prophet Muhammad, please, I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you in any way. I never meant to cause your family pains in any way. For the sake of the God we serve, for the sake of Almighty Allah, for the sake of human Malik, forgive me whichever way I offended you and your family. It's now a shame for me to even face you in public, because it's just like I'm stupid and I call my brother to become stupid there at the same time. If not that you are more wiser than me presently. Because after all this thing happened, that's when I knew that I'm a big fool there. But Allah knows the best. Please, whichever way I offended you and your family, please forgive me. Inshallah, I will find a way to pay you your money. Inshallah. Please find someone in your heart to forgive me and give me some time. I will make sure I will definitely pay your money back. Please, I'm sorry. And viewers, as I said, you have to be very careful. Be very careful for whom you trust. Because there are a lot of people that their brothers took them there, but they never know that their brother took them for people to scam. They never know anything. There are some people that his wife is there right now, but they never know that their wife went to a company that scammed them. May God forgive us and may we end well. As I said, my name is OVT Mubarak Ohinoi from Kogi State, Okene. So I wish you guys well. Bye bye.
All right, bro. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I sincerely appreciate it because your story will go a long way to help others to become more careful. I hope that God sees you through. Thank you very much and bye.
Hi guys, thank you for watching this episode of the Lucky Udo Experience. Please, if you would like to assist anyone, please reach out to the number on the screen. We are the follow-up team of the Lucky Udo studio, and I am Bright.
I'm David.
I'm Latifa.
Veronica.
I'm Messi.
Our job as the follow-up team is to make sure that everyone who shares their story are not left unattended. My colleague will walk you through on how the follow-up team was created.
Let me walk you through the history of why we created a follow-up team. Over the years, we discovered that people reach out to our guests pretending to help them, while their sole aim is to take advantage of them. Because of this, we stopped putting out our guest phone number online to protect them from these predators. Also, we stopped putting out our guest account number. There are situations whereby people receive help, then stop giving updates. For example, people receive donations for their healthcare or educational purposes, but once they get the fund, they use the money to upgrade their phone or change their clothes, leaving the intended purpose unattended to. Most of the time, we only got to know people got help through the people that donated to them after waiting for an update, leaving Lucky Udo Studio effort wasted. There are also situations whereby people received money then stopped giving updates, thinking the money will keep coming in. Because of this, we stopped making use of their personal account and making use of the foundation account. If you love to support any of our guests, kindly reach out to the account number on the screen so we can monitor and track the whole process.
We are seeing some situations where people receive support and do not use the money for what it's meant for. They stop replying to our messages and stop giving updates, leaving people that support wondering what happened. That makes it look like nothing was done and effort of Lucky Udo Studio are not seen.
So the reason the follow-up team was created is simple. We want to track every story, know what support came in, and confirm it was used the right way. That is why we are seeking the cooperation of the public. Whether you are watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or anywhere else, we need your support to make this work. Cooperating with the follow-up team helps you in many ways. It helps you know that your support is going to the right place. It's also helped the world see that this platform is truly changing lives. At the end of the day, this is not just about telling stories. It is about changing lives.
We are calling out for sponsorship and partnership. Every day we interview different kind of people with all kind of stories. Among are those who need help with school, health, therapists, sponsors, justice, legal support, business training, or even someone just to talk to. We need partnership to grow this brand. We can do more and we can go further. But to do that, we need support from the right people. If you would like to be a partner or sponsor, kindly reach out through the email address on the screen, luckyudostudio@gmail.com. Once again, we are the follow-up team and we're doing our best to keep this platform impactful and transparent. Thank you for watching and thank you for being part of the Lucky Udo experience.
Bye!